Good morning from Sok in Turkey. Today we want to add an addition to our van, which is going to be a small outside light, because at night time I just have this feeling like it would be so nice just to switch on a light here and you'll be able to see what's going on outside, because often we're parked in very dark places, and it would also be good for a bit of extra security. If someone's outside the van, you can flick the light on and let them know, I don't know, someone's inside. So we're here with Bike Caravans with İlker, and he's here to help us out and hopefully make this a very smooth process.
Hopefully.
Let's do it. I don't know what to start with.
I can say from my experience that when Omar says it's gonna be a quick process, it's not gonna be a quick process. It's gonna be a long, complicated process, and for sure something is gonna go not right.
Hey, no.
And I think van life for Omar is very boring, because what does he need to do? Of course, adding some stuff to the van, make it better, change something, and we're in the middle of the road, because why not?
And to be honest, this is something I wanted to do in Poland, but with all the other things, it was just like on the bottom of the list. And now I feel like we're in Turkey. We can do it.
We could do that in Poland.
Yeah.
That would be easier.
But I didn't really feel like it, because you got to take apart a lot of the van. Like, it's, you know.
Oh, but now you feel like that is a good time.
Now,
Great. So this is İlker, and this is his workshop. He builds camper vans from this workshop, and right now he's soldering the wires. He's helping us today to do these lights outside.
This is a cool piece.
What is this big tool?
It lets you do a right angle. Like for here. Boom. Ooh. Like that. But it's okay, Google Translate, and progress is going fast. Just at the moment I'm trying to figure out where I want to put the switch, and where is a good place for the switch. And the light is already mounted.
It's nice to have a helper.
Very nice. So the cable will run along the solar panel, and then yeah, you have to make another little hole into the plastic box thing. feel it.
What happened?
Is there a crash?
I don't know. Some drama. Great success.
Okay, we have the cable. We have the cable. Cut. We have the cable run. We have a switch in, and next we need to get the power from our fuse box, run it under the floor up here, and then connect it together, and we'll have a light.
How easy that sounds.
Yeah.
Does it mean we have to take our seats out?
No, I don't think so. What a mess.
But the cables run where?
We go like this grey one.
Okay.
Ömer. Kahve? Kahve?
Çay? Çay?
Çay yok.
You want,
No, thank you.
you want coffee?
No, thank you.
No coffee? Thank you. Teşekkür ederim. You want coffee? Coffee?
Kahve.
Oh, so you're putting this back already?
Yeah, I think we need to.
Maybe it's some help, huh?
Yan komşu.
Teşekkür ederim.
Sugar?
It's okay. No, it's okay. Thank you. İlker.
Minimal. İki şey yeter. Duş, tuvalet. Problem? Yok.
Toilet?
Şey, YouTube video.
Yeah. Do you like it? Do you like it?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yani optimize size yetiyor. Yani gayet yetiyor, gayet güzel.
We like it too. Me and Omar, we love it.
Gördüm.
Yeah. İlker.
45.
I do everything by myself and finish in 45 days. But 45 days, that is what, 1.5 months. Ah, very nice. Wow, really, really nice.
And there we go. Switch here. Nice. Very nice. Good job. Now I'm just working on getting the van back together. İlker actually did like the wiring while I'm doing that. So yeah, it's nice to have a helper. Very nice. And he knows what he's doing, so it's good. I think that's it. Finished.
It's done.
Yeah. Finish. Yeah. Good.
Very nice. Now no boar will surprise me anymore in the forest.
Yeah, true.
He's like, let's talk. Wow.
That was really nice. Okay, let's give him some money. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Teşekkür ederim.
Teşekkür ederim.
Evet, yes.
Thank you very, very much.
If you're ever in Sok, come to buy Kel caravans. My last day was very hairy.
Kel.
Okay. Yeah, so if you're ever in this area and you need a hand with your van, or if you want a full van built, you can build a full van in 45 days. So yeah, come to Eka here in Sok.
Yeah.
So,
Depo full with water.
water. We go to water.
Okay. So that's it.
Yeah.
Teşekkür ederim.
Ben teşekkür ederim.
Bye bye.
It's a nice and warm day, I must say, here in my t-shirt, and I'm quite hot.
I can do some dip in the sea.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Are you happy with the work?
Yes. That was the target for today, and we smashed it. We've done it. It's 2 o'clock.
And it's not even the end of the day, which I'm surprised. And it was nice to have help.
Yeah.
Because if you just did by yourself, that would take probably all day or something. Because there's
Hang on a sec, sorry, I'm
quite a job.
trying to go. It's a policeman, I want to go around. How does it work? I don't really know.
Around where?
Let's just do something in front of the police.
my God.
Maybe it's illegal, I don't know. Okay, look, this is what happened earlier. Look at the drama. This truck took out the electric pole.
Right. Oops.
Yeah. Oops. We'll show you the full result later when it's dark and explain why we've done that little addition. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. We need some light outside. And now we're going to head to our spot we stayed at last night. It's basically a shopping centre with a kind of designated caravan zone where there's actually free electricity, which we don't have a plug-in anyway, and there is free water, and you can sleep there. It was lovely. We had a good night, and we're going to go back there because there's some Turkish food we tried for the first time yesterday, and we want it again today, and we're going to show you what it is. Hello. Quite a common thing here is when you go into a shopping centre or a shopping area, is you go through security and they give you a little scan.
And also they scan your car.
Yeah, in this particular one they actually have a mirror for the car when you drive in, and they check the underside. Pide. We were here yesterday, and
That is traditional Turkish what food? It is like fast food. It looks like pizza. It tastes like pizza. You just have different toppings. Pide is basically a Turkish style pizza with lots of toppings. They put fried egg on the top, meat, and any other stuff. Basically everything.
we were kind of expecting this one to have tomato sauce, but we have our own tomato sauce. And the reason why we brought these back to the van is so we can spice them up a bit.
Yeah, put some olive oil on it so
Yeah.
it's not too dry.
Because yesterday we had one of these each, and they come with like chili pepper, salt and thyme, but it was a little bit dry and they didn't really have any ketchup in the restaurant, so
No, with ketchup.
maybe they don't eat it with ketchup. But yeah, we got them in the van, we can customize them, put a bit of that on it, sprinkles, and enjoy.
Let's share.
So
Half
here looks like what? Olives, mushrooms, peppers, yeah.
sweet corn,
Ah,
tomato,
sweet corn, yeah.
some olive oil and some tomato sauce on the veggie one. And on a potato one I made some caramelized onion.
Ooh.
I'm gonna put on mine.
The veggie one is pretty much just like pizza. without cheese. But the potato one, that's the different one. That's something we haven't really had before. And it is pretty yummy. It's kind of like mashed potato.
With some spices and herbs.
Yeah. Potato on a pizza. Who would have thought? Turkish. I'm gonna go ahead and start filling up our water. So far in Turkey, for water,
No problem.
no problem. It's been good, to be honest. We haven't struggled to find it, and so far everything's been drinkable. We haven't got sick, nothing. And then we've kind of made a plan. We're gonna drive a bit more and head to a nice spot for the night. Now, a good thing to have for van life is one of these. It's a tap adapter, so you can put a hose on it. Although we don't use a hose, it does come in handy because, for example here, this is an open tap and it's not too bad, but it splashes quite a bit. When we put this on, it's gonna come out nicer and easier to fill the bottles. Alright, let's head to a place called Akbuk. So welcome to Akbuk. That was probably the straightest and nicest and flattest road we've driven so far in Turkey. They're not all like that at all. And here we have a small island which you can access by foot, but you have to walk through the sea. Shall we do it?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's walk. We made it to the end of the island!
The other day we got some basketball.
We see basketball courts and football courts, stuff like that, parks, often.
Time to time.
Often enough to kind of put the thought in my head like,
Ah,
we should get a basketball. Used to play basketball in school, enjoyed it a lot. And
you can play here.
so yeah, we got a ball. The idea is to deflate it and inflate it every time. We did get an adapter, but it doesn't fit our pump. So currently it just stays inflated near
Under my
Justina's,
feet.
Justina's feet.
As a footrest.
And we saw a basketball court just as we're driving into the spot. So we're gonna go check it out and see if it's any good. And maybe shoot some hoops.
And maybe even shoot inside of the hoop.
Oh yeah, we got a gym. We got a hoop. Go on, first one. Come on. Oh, okay, try again. First one. Oh. Show us the light then. Nice.
We can see when it's completely dark how far it gets.
I don't know if you ever told them about your situation in Poland. When you went out in the forest.
Yeah, when we were in Poland, that was beginning of our trip, maybe like first week. That was definitely our first week.
Yeah.
And we parked up in the forest. It was evening and I just wanted to go to toilet for a little wee-wee. And I opened the door. My first thought in the first mini second, it was, wow, that's super dark. I cannot see literally anything. It was completely dark. I couldn't even see my finger in front of me. But then, in a second, I heard like some noise, like something is in the between the trees, but I just thought it is wind. And in a third second, I literally heard some and immediately I jumped back in the van and Omar grabbed me inside. He thought there is some person, some creeper, if you would like to say that. But no. And I noticed that it must have been a boar, wild pig. I don't know how far away it was from me. Maybe it was half a meter, maybe 2 meters, maybe 1 meter, but I think it was very close. And I said that I will never do this again. I will never walk out when it's completely dark, and that was a super scary experience.
Since then, we have been using our head torches more. We have them like more readily available. They live like on the headrests of the front seats. But sometimes you just want to look outside when it's night without getting out the van or whatever. We have a nice easy switch. We have a nice bright light. If someone's checking out the van, kapow!
So now we have lights in front, in the back, on the sides, and now we just need the light on the other side.
Yeah, I was thinking about the other side, but
we don't really use the other side, like
not really.
Not like at night or something.
And I mean, the option is always there because we have power on the roof. We could always tap into that power and put it onto the other side. Let's go back a bit and show. Oh, that's not bad.
It's really strong.
Yeah. That's great.
What else should we change in Turkey, or maybe add something to our van? Let us know below in the comments. Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.